2K Sports. It's game one. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson. And we'll have Allie LaForce reporting for us. You take a look at the Thunder.
A 5-game series is a sprint. Even for the higher seeds, it feels like a must-win. Because if you don't, you lose home court advantage and have to win 3 of the next 4.
You look at Oklahoma City. A win here in the first game of the series gets them closer to the NBA Finals.
Yeah, and it's all about taking things one step at a time. They can't get lost in the moment. They need to focus on the task at hand.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We briefly discussed Anthony Davis and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach said to make him into a jump shooter. I think if we can make the majority of his shots jumpers and keep him away from the rim, we should be in good shape. Easier said than done, but we'll see what happens. Guys, back over to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. The 3 from Curry. He drops it from range. Curry's got 5 now.
Yeah, at this point, you're almost shocked when Steph misses a 3, especially from the corner.
For 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Maxey. Can't connect from short range. On offense, here are the Spurs. Here's the pick. Outside Curry. George with a steal. Lets it fly. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Yeah, Paul George just has absolutely perfect shooting mechanics.
George with it. Picked up by Tatum. Pass to Curry. Davis a screen. Curry's shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
A nice shot by Tatum.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Pass to Curry. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
It took a lot of confidence to take that shot.
Maxey. Sarr down low. Oh, deflected. McDaniels with a steal. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by George.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Yeah, on the inside that time, Maxey really clever with that finish.
They set the pick. Curry. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now Dort, still without a bucket. 6 on the shot clock. McDaniels from long range. Hits a 3-pointer.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And that is Tyrese Maxey at his best, using that elite speed to find a way to get to the rim.
Now here's Curry. 12 points for him. Elbow shot on the way. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Here's Durant. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
And KD getting to his spot there. He thrives in the mid-range.
There's the screen. Pass to McDaniels. The 3 from Curry. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Up top, Durant. Here's Tatum. Two shots, two makes. Off to a good start.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Substitution for your
Oklahoma City trailing. Booker drawing the double. McDaniels with a steal. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And here's Curry for three. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Puts up a deep three. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Yeah, full force behind that jam. D-Book looking to send a message.
And it's McDaniels off the drive. Yep, that one goes. McDaniels got 5 now.
He's been on fire since the beginning of this game, particularly when you look at the high percentage shots he's getting.
For three, Durant.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Curry, no good. Outside Levine. Pass to Duncan. There's Tatum with the three. On target from range. 7 points in the game.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Steph.
The Spurs, 25.
And time for us to get back into it here in game one. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
When you spread the floor and force defenses to close out to the three-point line, it's going to create driving lanes.
You're making the slam look second nature. Once Dort sees the launching pad, he's ready to take off. Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Green, a screen. Oh! Green dropping the hammer!
Well, that's just an excellent job by Green as the screener. First he sets it, then gets the scoring opportunity.
Outside Curry. Back to Allen. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. And the Spurs lead by 7.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Durant has the open look. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
On the catch and shoot, Durant is so effective. You have to run him off his shot.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul. Here's Curry. 23 points in the game.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend.
Pass to Reed. Now here's McDaniels. San Antonio moving the ball around. No good on the three.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Durant. Here's the three. That doesn't go either for Durant. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 5-point game. And a little Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, LaVine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Pass to Curry. San Antonio again can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's foul number 2 for him.
All right, that's 2 fouls. Not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Now here's Curry. Lets it fly. Rebounded by Green. Pass to George. Pulls it from 20. Now here's LaVine. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The 3 from Curry. Curry buries the triple.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
And that one's good. Green.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Curry. He shoots. Rebounded by Green.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
And a missed layup.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Oh, sweet move. Basket counts. Wiggins got his first points in this one.
Well, Wiggins now showing you a little catch and shoot element to his game.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And the basket by Curry.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
So both teams changing it up here. Outside Maxey. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Harden. .149 left to play in the half. 5 to shoot. Some solid defense from Maxey. Thunder trail by 3. Now Kennard. Let's go with a 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Here's Harden. Allen in the high post. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. Doesn't go for him. 1:04 left to the second quarter. And Maxey, here we go. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, you just marvel at Tyrese Maxey's talent. He can take over a game now anytime he wants.
Wow, with some power.
Wow, going to the top floor.
Check it out. Harden putting on a show, throwing down an acrobatic dunk.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
And it's Harden penetrating. Allen can't get it to go. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Kennard. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Hart goes in. An open look for Reed. The rebound by Duncan.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Thunder out in front, up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Spurs trail by 4. It's Dort on the wing. No good on the triple.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
So it's Oklahoma City now. To the inside. And finished off by Sarr.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Sarr.
Pass to Dort. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. So Dort's got 5 points.
Yeah, defensively, you just have to be better than that. You know he's a very good three-point shooter.
Back to Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Pass to Nowitzki. Beyond the arc. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Down low. Got a piece of it. Dort outside. From downtown. Here's Davis. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Nowitzki. San Antonio moving the ball around. Harden with a bucket.
A lights-out three-point shooter, Harden loves to take and make them.
Sarr a screen. And finished off by Sarr.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Ooh, Davis with the athleticism.
Over the years, we've seen a lot of this from Davis, playing above the rim.
Dort for 3. Tatum pulls it in.
Really tough quarter for him, shooting the basketball.
Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And there's a pick. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. The shot off that time.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now Tatum. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
And he's just trying to do too much. He's become sloppy with the basketball after a pretty clean first half.
Curry with it. Picked up by Tatum. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, Curry has added so much muscle over the years, showing you right there that added strength.
Now here's Levine. George left side. Here he goes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And you see Paul George being aggressive, putting a lot of pressure on the defense with his dribble.
George hits them both.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Pass to Nowitzki. Back to Dort. And here's Curry. San Antonio again can't hit.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Offensive board.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Fires the three. And it's Nowitzki missing. Thunder leading by 4. Here's Duncan. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Well, a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Now here's Dort. He's got 5. And a fast break now for the Thunder.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
The Thunder making a switch here. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. They set the screen. Back to Maxey. Kennard on the wing. George outside. 6 to shoot. And George with the jam.
Well, we see he's still got some life in those legs. I see you, Paul George.
Pass to McDaniels. Fires in the triple. McDaniels got 8 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Second chance effort. And he sinks the layup. Duncan's got his second bucket of the night.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
And here's Curry for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
The shot's good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Out of bounds, it'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Making a change here. Thunder leading by 6. Booker drawing the double. Stolen by Wiggins. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Curry, no good. It's Booker on the wing. For 3, George. Rebound, San Antonio.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
They set a pick. Outside Curry. Back to Dort. Lets it go from deep. Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 8 here in this quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Booker off the bounce.
And Booker showing the rim no mercy on that drive.
A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Pass to Curry. Here's Reed. It's stolen by Green. He's all alone. And finished off by Sarr.
The steal there by Green started that break. And quite simply, you're looking at one of the all-time great defenders in this league.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Stolen by Sarr. Kennard for 3. Sinks the tray. And now it's a 10-point Thunder lead. And here's Curry for three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Thunder.
61.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Pass to George. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. All the way to the rim. Curry.
Well, that's Curry doing what he does best, doing damage from the outside.
Sara screen. Back to George. And George with the jam.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful first.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Drops in the three. Curry's got 43 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And finished off by Sar.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Wiggins, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Kicks it out to Kennard. Pure from three-point range. And it's an 11-point Thunder lead.
That's a really smart play by Paul George, kicking it outside for an open three-point shooter.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
George, good.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Dort with it, now guarded by Booker. They double-team Curry. Takes a three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
Kennard for three. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Kennard's got 9 points now in the second half. Here's Curry. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
And Booker gets double-teamed. Pass to Sar. And finished off by Sar.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Oh, Curry, making it look effortless.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Outside for Booker. It's Booker on the wing. Clock at 6. Booker with the finish inside.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Pass to Curry. Curry draws the double. Nowitzki. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Back to George. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. George has got 8 points here in the quarter.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
And a deep three from Curry. Old Green rips down the board.
The rebounding differential is a major story in this game.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Spurs. Jacks up a three. Not that time. Thunder leading by 10. Booker drawing the double. Here's George. He launches, and he nails it.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Old Green rips down the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Booker with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Booker. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Plenty of space. Oh, he dropped in a sweet J.
Passing has always been a big part of Green's game. He makes reads that other guys would never see.
Curry knocks down the trifecta.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Oklahoma City leading by 14. Puts up a deep three. Oh, it's off.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
And they got to be happy with how they are starting off these conference finals. A tone-setting win for the Thunder.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
Now Curry. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
A 17-point lead, their biggest. The three ball is down. George with it. Now guarded by Curry. Can't get it. And it's a Spurs ball. Let's loose for 3. Davis. Curry outside. Puts up the tray. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And stolen by Booker. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Fires away from outside. Davis pulls it down. Stolen by Booker. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin.